Hey everyone, this is Des, and you're listening to The Wellness Project. This is episode number 61. Please forgive the sounds today. I am coming to you from my bed on my laptop. I am not at my usual sound recording studio. I just wanted to give a little update, a surprising update that I have COVID. So yeah, I am just as surprised as you are. Sunday, I was sitting at the kitchen table and it was late morning, early afternoon, something like that. I was getting ready to eat or just finished eating, I can't remember. And Mark was at the sink, and I remember turning to him and looking at him and saying, "Oh, I really don't feel good right now." All of a sudden, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I just felt so sick out of nowhere. And I said, "I think I have to go lay down." And that was that. I didn't get out of bed until yesterday afternoon. So I was really down and out. So the whole time I thought I had the flu. I wanted to go get COVID tested on Monday because Sunday I just slept the rest of the day. I wanted to go get COVID tested on Monday just to be safe, just to be sure, and just knowing like how sick I was that I was going to have to probably call out of work for a few days just to like make sure that it wasn't COVID and that it was the flu like I thought. But Monday, I felt so sick. Like I said, I could not even get out of bed. I slept the whole day. I was exhausted. I felt really, really terrible. So I couldn't go on Monday. I couldn't manage it. So we ended up going on Tuesday. And I think the woman could tell how sick I was because I've been COVID tested a million times. 'Cause, like we travel and everything. You always have to get tested and show a negative test to go abroad and things. So we get tested pretty regularly due to travel and just, working, and anytime we have a cold or whatever, we go and get tested just to be safe. And I think that the woman testing could tell that I was sick because she really rammed that little stick up my nose, like all the way up to like my eyeball. And she kept it up there for so long. I mean, that was definitely the most intense test that I've had. So, thank you, ma'am. That was Tuesday afternoonish, and then, came home. I went to bed. Yesterday was Wednesday, and that was the first day I started feeling like a little bit better in the afternoon-ish. I was able to get out of bed. I mean, I slept late, slept into the early afternoon, late morning, something like that. And I was able to get out of bed and, sit in the living room for a little while. Yeah, I've been showering twice a day, been on vitamin C and D and taking echinacea, drinking lots of tea. Mark got me Ensure. He got me crackers and, he's been making me toast and oatmeal and stuff for breakfast. So I've been trying to eat. He made me soup and bought a ton of soups. I mean, he did a big grocery store run. And then this morning, I had to, get up early to call out of work again because I developed a cough and had a really sore throat. And I don't have a fever right now. We did buy a thermometer. I think I had a fever the other day before we had a thermometer because I was just like hot and cold and I was like sweating like so much. I was drenched in sweat, but I had goosebumps all over my body. I was using a heating pad. So I think I had a fever that day. Woke up just completely drenched in sweat, but feeling like freezing. But since we bought the thermometer, I haven't had a fever. But so I woke up early this morning to call out of work again because I was still feeling sick and got my results that my results were positive. And this is my first positive COVID test. Like I said, we get tested, pretty frequently. And this is the first one that I've ever had positive. And yesterday was the first day that I was like, huh, you know what? I don't know if this is actually the flu. Like up until yesterday, like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I thought it was the flu. Yesterday, I was like, I actually don't know if this is the flu. I don't remember exactly what led me to that thought, but I've just had so many different symptoms. I do still have my sense of taste and smell. But I did say to Mark the other day that something I ate tasted off, but I kind of attributed that to just being sick. But something tasted weird, almost like it was like bad. But I do have my sense of taste and smell. But yeah, something yesterday kind of just made me think like I actually don't know if this is the flu. I'm not sure. We did go get tested again today just to make sure that because Mark did test negative. So just to make sure he didn't get a false negative and I didn't get a false positive. So we did go get tested again today. I did speak to the assistant principal and the nurse at my school today. As many of you know, I'm a middle school and high school social worker. They are our COVID coordinators. So I did email this morning saying, hey, I this whole week I thought this was the flu, but it's actually COVID. Can you please advise? And she emailed back saying, like, can you call me, as soon as you get this? So I did call them, and, I was on the phone with them for a while, and I can't go back to work until at least the 21st, because that's like the 10 days of quarantine. I do, on top of that, though, have to be at least 24 hours symptom free. So even if, the 21st comes, if I'm still having symptoms, I can't go back in, but I'm starting to feel better. I think by next Thursday, I'll be feeling okay. So yeah, actually, I just wanted to hop on here and update you all. I don't know if I said this, but I am fully vaccinated. If you are fully vaccinated, still be careful. I do wear my mask at work, but I probably haven't been as careful as I should have been, just feeling like, I'm vaccinated, I'm protected, but obviously it's not 100%, which, I wish I was probably more careful. And I do regularly wash my hands and things like that. So I don't know where I went wrong, but because I do wear my mask at work and wash my hands regularly a lot and everything. So I don't know exactly where I contracted it. The coordinator asked me, and then somebody from the state called me and, asked me those kind of questions too. And I said, I really have no idea, because normally I'm home, I come home straight after work. I did have dinner with a friend recently, but she's not sick. We did go away 2 weekends in a row, but we did all like outside hiking things. We weren't really indoors that much. One weekend was all hot springs, and we were just like, kind of alone in the hot spring in two of them. And one was shared, but we were across the hot spring from other people. We weren't near anybody. So yeah, I don't know exactly where I could have contracted it. I mean, I guess traveling, and you could contract it outside. So I don't know. But yeah, so Mark is negative. I'm doing okay now. So even if you're vaccinated, be careful. I hope you guys are safe and everything. I did have a guest planned for today. I usually edit the week of, so I post my podcast on Thursdays. I usually start editing like Sunday or Monday, and just getting sick Sunday and just sleeping the whole week. I did not have the energy at all to edit the episode, and it's about an hour interview. So I'm sorry I did not have the energy to do that, but I am hoping to have that episode posted next week for you, because it's a really great interview. Thanks for listening. If you did make it this far through, and tune in next week. Hopefully that episode will be posted. Obviously, that depends on my health, and if I continue to go upwards on this upward spiral of feeling better. Hopefully, I do not take a downward turn. Oh, I did have a virtual doctor appointment today, and he did prescribe me some medications. So Mark just went to pick those up. So something is for cough, and then something called Singulair that he said that's been shown to reduce COVID symptoms. So looking forward to taking those tonight. Not gonna lie, I sent Mark to go get those as soon as I got the text that they were ready. So I will be taking those as soon as he gets home, and hopefully those help. So yeah, thanks again. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you all next week. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out. You can contact me at info@accordingtodes.com, or you can message me on any of my social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. So I will talk to you soon.